From Channel 11, this is your McAdam Community Television System.
His son Calvin along, and he's going to sing a couple of songs for us. And for his first song, he's going to sing "Think of Me When You're Lonely."
Think of me when you're lonely. Think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, 'cause I'll be thinking of you. Remember all the good times we spent in days gone by. Remember all the happiness we shared between you and I. Remember I'll always love you, and you'll always be mine. Think of me when you're lonely, 'cause I'll be thinking of you. So think of me when you're lonely. Think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, for I'll be thinking of you. For I'll be thinking of you.
Now Edgar's going to sing a song for you, and the name of the song is "I'll Never Die of a Broken Heart."
Why must you make me sad and lonely, dear? I've never been unkind to you. I tried in vain to make you happy, but in return you left me blue.
enjoyed that song, and now Edgar's going to sing Makes No Difference Now.
Makes no difference now what kind of life fate hand me. I'll get along without you now, that's plain to see. I don't care what happens next, but I'll get by somehow. I don't worry, 'cause it makes no difference now. It was just a year ago when I first met you. I learned to love you and I thought you loved me too. But that's all left in the past and I'll forget somehow. I don't worry, 'cause it makes no difference now. Now that we have really parted, I can't believe we're through. I don't blame myself and I'm sure I don't blame you. There was something had to happen and it happened somehow. I don't worry, 'cause it makes no difference now. After all is said and done, I'll soon forget you. Although I know it will be oh so hard to do. Let things happen as they will and I'll get by somehow. I don't worry, 'cause it makes no difference now.
Now Calvin's going to sing his next song, and the name of this tune is Hobo's Lullaby.
Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the town drift slowly by. Listen to the steel rails humming. Well, that's a hobo's lullaby. Do not think about tomorrow. If tomorrow comes and goes, tonight you have a nice warm boxcar, free from all the rain and snow. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the town drift slowly by. Listen to the steel rails humming. Well, that's a hobo's lullaby. Now do not let your heart be troubled. If the world calls you a bum, 'cause if your mother lived, she'd love you. Well, you are still your mother's son. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the town drift slowly by. Listen to the steel rails humming. Well, that's a hobo's lullaby.
I'm sure you've all enjoyed Calvin's songs, and now Edgar's going to sing another selection, and the name of this song is She'll Be There.
What a friend we have in Mother, who will all our secrets share. We should never keep things from her. Tell nation's guiding star. Don't forget the prayer she taught you. You may need them by and by. Though her hair has turned to silver, send her flowers sweet and fair. Drop a card or send a letter. She'll be waiting, she'll be there. When her eyes are closed to slumber, gently kiss her icy brow. Hold her hands upon her bosom. She will rest in heaven now. When your days are dark and weary, and your cross is hard to bear, do not let your memory fail you. Think of her and she'll be there.
Now Edgar's going to sing one of my favorites, and I hope there'll be one of yours too. And the name of the song is Sway Back Pinot Pete.
I was working on a ranch away down in the Texas state. Your breakfast mighty early and your supper mighty late. As I come from the saddle peg, I heard a cowboy say, I've got a big surprise for you, just take a look this way. 'Twas the rancher's pretty daughter, and what I mean, she was fine. I bet my money there, and then that pretty gal was mine. We cowboys got to talking just which one would win her heart, but I was mighty backward when it came to make a start. The rancher heard us talking all about his lady grand. He brings her down to meet us and we gladly shakes her hand. She kinda looks me over, I was feeling mighty shy. Her eyes are sure were pretty like the deep blue in the sky. She said she soon must leave us, she could only stay a week. She'd like to see a one of us ride old Pinot Pete. She looked at me a-smiling and I knew I'd won her heart. Says I, all right, oh Pinot Pete, but you and I won't part. Now that old sway back Pinot Pete, he sure was hard to ride. I never seen a cowboy yet that ever spurred his hide. But since I done my bragging, I will ride his hide or bust. I'd often try to ride him, but I always hit the dust. I rolled in mighty early just to take my plate at will, and dreamed of sway back Pinot Pete that roamed out on the hill. I seen that blue-eyed Texas girl as I rolled off to sleep, by watching me a-riding awful sway back Pinot Pete. We finally rounds him in and I tosses out me rope. The way that maverick bucked about, he surely got me goat. And then there come the saddle and I crawled into my seat. I grabbed my halter shank and away went Pinot Pete. We bucked around in circles till my brain was in a whirl. I had my heart centered on that blue-eyed Texas girl. 'Twas then I lost my stirrup and that doggone halter shank. I knew I soon must leave it 'cause me mind was going blank. The last thing I remember just before I hit the dust was scratching for the leather, I will ride that hide or bust. When finally I come to and all me blankets they were torn, both hands around the bedpost sink and it's a saddle horn. And standing in the circle taking in my merry spree, that blue-eyed Texas daisy just a-smiling down at me. Says she, you rode old Pinot Pete, you take me for your bride. Says I, I'll take you darling dear, but darn old Pinot's high.
For Edgar's next and last song, he's going to sing Cowboy's Airplane Ride.
One day have some fun to see how a riding airplanes is done. I get stressed up in my Stetson hat, my high heel shoes and my bat-wing chaps. I rounds me up about a quart, goes a-heading out to the big airport. I gets me a bird and away we go. She snakes around like a young bronco. We gets off on a level course, say it's just like a riding grandpa's horse. Said I, this here ain't even fun. I kills my whole darn quart of rum. We were riding about 4,000 high. The air feels fine and so do I. I say there, partner, drop that stick. Oh, cat, this cayuse to no tricks. She let a moan and she looped the loop like a doggone bronc when she leaves a chute. She sunfished till she turned upside down. I watched my hat go a-floating round. I reckon I'll ride you, darn your hide. How long I'll stay, well, I can't decide. 'Cause then she went just plumb loco and headed straight for the ground below. I makes a grab for the saddle horn. Why in the world was I ever born? She rode clean up, headed down with a scream. 'Cause then I entered the cowboy's dream. Now when I came to, the first thing I saw was a devil on wings and a real outlaw. I bragged I could ride any colored hide, but there's one outlaw that I can't ride. I believe in life there is many a slip. This is no advice, but a darn good tip. If a cowboy doesn't want to lose his pride, never take a fall in an airplane ride.